So, where are we, Darcy?
Chessington
Hotel. Yeah, it didn't take long to get here, Laura, did it? Oh, sorry, there's Laura. You see the monkey? So, we've arrived. So we've been in Chessington all day, haven't we? And we've just checked into the Chessington Hotel, the Azteca Hotel. There's Laura. And there's Laura.
Ow!
It's kind of hard to decipher which is which, isn't it? Anyway, we're just outside Chessington filming our intro to the hotel tour. Outside. And it's quite cool. So you've got a little metal monkey.
Look, my monkey can hold my
You've got a big metal giraffe.
See?
You've
Daddy?
got a lion.
Wait, the best bit.
Yep.
It's a zebra crossing.
It's literally
Zebra crossing.
zebra crossing. Yeah, we're just going to show you around the Chessington Hotel if you've not been here before. It's located, funnily enough, in Chessington, just off the M25. So it's quite easy to access, I'd say. You basically come off the M25 and it's like a 10-minute drive, if that. But yeah, they've got two main hotel buildings. That one you can see there is the original Chessington Hotel, which used to be a Holiday Inn a few years ago. But it's now part of the Millen Group, so they run the hotel. And they've actually built a new hotel, which you can just about see off to the left there, which is the Azteca Hotel, which is where we're staying this evening. So yeah, we shall take you in and show you all the facilities that the hotel has to offer. One thing to note just before we go into the hotel is you have got car parking. Car parking is free with your hotel stay, and the car park's conveniently located right next to the hotel. You have got some dedicating parking bays as well, depending on which room you stay in. They've got dedicated parking for the Jumanji rooms and the Gruffalo room, and they've also got electric charging points as well, quite a few of them that you can see in the distance there, which is quite useful. So when you come into the hotel, you've got a check-in desk on the right-hand side. And you can also check in on the left. This is what they advise you to do.
So we're just checking in. Pick up my key. Just like a double family discovery.
So confirm, click agree, confirm and pay.
Oh, let's go for now.
So then you have to put a deposit down.
Deposit £5.
Which you get back at the end.
Cheeky.
Cheeky.
Parrot, it's been mine.
Should put the key.
Ooh, one. Yeah, we took the key. It's encoding it. It's encoding. Uh, 1008. We're gonna have a check.
Right.
Let go.
We've got a massive map behind the till, which is quite cool. That shows you all the facilities in the hotel. Shows you the dining, wild adventures, entertainment. You have got entertainment on each night, I think.
And guess what? They got rid of the butterflies and the lizard that used to be there in the
quite
cage.
Cool. They've got a little computer game that you can play there, which is quite cool. They've got a few of those dotted around now. These are new. These right here. We've got some phone chargers there, which is quite cool. You pay for an hour, I think, or a couple of hours, and then you get a little bank out the top of it to charge your phone. One thing to note, when we did this last year, they're not fast charge, are they? No. Which is a bit frustrating. But as you enter the hotel, you've got a big lit up giraffe in the middle, which is quite cool. You've got kind of a little atrium area where you've got all the floors to the Chessington Hotel. And then kind of over to the right hand side, you've got a little play area for the kids with a screen on. If you watch the latest film, what's that film that you got on TV, Darcy?
Isn't it like, I know the dog's called Max.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, can you?
Pets something.
Pets? Is that what it's called?
Pets, yeah.
Pets. We'll go with that. Anyway, you've got the Serengeti Conference Suite, which is where we had the question and answer session with John Moore. Got some quite cool art on the walls. Rhinos, ostriches. I don't think there's anything going on inside. That's the conference suite that they've got at the hotel. We've got some quite cool themed lifts as well, it's hot air balloon themed. And inside it, it's like a basket, which I'll try and show you after. Yeah, they take you to each of the floors on Chessington Hotel. You've got a screen here which you can request people's birthdays to go on if you want. I'm sure I'll show it in a second. And then you've got the menu on the screen for the restaurant. It's important to pre-book your table. So when you book your stay at Chessington Hotel, make sure you pre-book your table for evening meal. Now this is so cool, which is where you meet for the Chessington VIP experience. Basically the VIP lounge. Got some screens there, which I think they use to book VIP experiences, but it's not on at the moment. But you've got a meeting point for the giraffe feeder, huh? So you've got a quite a cool bit of theme in here with the giraffe coming through the ceiling. So you've got the Safari restaurant in the hotel. Safari Bar and Grill. We're just making our way across to the other hotel, which is the Azteca Hotel. So through here, nothing's open at the moment. We've got the Savannah Splash Pool, which is a little swimming pool for the kids. It's quite a cool little pool, isn't it, for the side of the hotel. Got a bit of like a splash battle type thing going on in there. But yeah, it's more suitable for smaller kids than kind of full-on swimming. Yeah.
I'd say is we didn't get out the park tonight until, was it about 6:30?
Yeah.
The park was open till 6. But pretty much everything in here is shut.
Yeah, so there's supposed to be entertainment on, but it's not. The Wanyama resort closed at 7:30, which I thought was quite early. It's one thing to note, you do get access into the Wanyama bit, which is like the kind of children's zoo style thing where they got meerkats, goats, things like that. It's not really a petting zoo, but you just walk around it. But yeah, that closed at 7:30, so by the time we came to it tonight after having tea, yeah, couldn't go in, which is a bit rubbish. It's not getting dark at the moment till like 8, half 8, so they could leave it over for an extra half an hour. But yeah, still quite cool if you do get to go in there. It's quite smart. So Darcy's just found a little coin press machine, and she's noticed there's a vampire coin that you can have in it. So I'm going to do that. So she's turned the wheel to get in the right place. It's contactless, so I can blip my card. It's going to do its thing. Yeah, you turn it to get the coin out. Oh, that's like hard work, does. There's got an arcade machine in the bar there. We've also got a little mini arcade off to the left there. There's a few people in it at the moment, so I'm not going to film on that. But then I have got a bigger arcade just off to the right, so further up here.
So around this way, we're heading to the hotel that we're staying in, the Azteca Hotel.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a weird setup in that the two hotels are kind of completely separate. There is a gangway between them, so you don't have to come outside. But that's on the second floor, so if you're on the first or third floor, it's a bit of a pain if you're inside. So quite often it's easier just to take this little boardwalk that's outside to link the two hotels together. Yeah, it's quite cool to be fair. It's quite well themed. Got some little lights hanging up. But yeah, so that's the original hotel there, and then that's the Aztec one. You've got a little arcade. I just think Darcy wants to go in, does she?
Yes, I do want to go in.
Yeah, so it's not the world's biggest arcade. You've got a basketball game, bowling game, as well as ice water shooters. Got a kind of grand machine that Darcy's having to go on here. You've got air hockey. You've got a load of 2P. That arcade, we can't see it anymore, there you go. That arcade's nowhere near as good as it used to be. There used to be kind of a attendant in there, and you could actually win prizes with the tickets. Not a great arcade anymore. They're the machines that you normally win tickets on, aren't they? But
yeah, like the basketball machines and the bowling machines, but when you don't win tickets, it's kind of like, well, why am I playing for?
They're kind of good fun, but yeah, a bit pointless. Hello, Darcy. So, this is our room tour. What's the room called? Discoverer or Discovery?
Discovery room.
Discovery room at Chessington World Adventures Azteca Hotel.
So this is the standard classroom in the Azteca one.
Yeah, so it's the basic theme one, is it? Because it's a standard one. But there's still quite a bit of theming. Fairly heavy theming, I'd say, for a hotel room. So we start in the kids' bedroom. So we've got themed wallpaper, top to bottom, which is quite cool. Got a double bunk bed, again themed. There's also a trundle bed at the bottom that you can pirate if you've got 3 people so you sleep on the bunk beds. You've then got a TV in the separate room. This is a separate bedroom to kind of the main bedroom, which is quite cool. You've got TV, you've got a little safe, which I'll come to shortly. Then you move into the kind of corridor between the kids' room and the main room. Obviously you've got your tea, coffee making facilities, bottle of Sarah's. We've got the bathroom. So obviously got towels, sink, glasses, more theming in the wall though. Got a shower, quite a nice looking shower with a kind of a smallish shower head. And in the words of Walk With Me Tim, you can probably fit maybe 3 people in there. Not sure why you want to. But yeah, you can have a bath as well. You've got taps there. Obviously, it comes with some shampoo and body wash as well. Then moving on to the corridor again, you've got iron there, ironing board, coat hangers. Really cool hoodie though. Don't know where that came from. And then we've got the main bedroom. So this isn't as themed as kind of the rest of the room would say. Got some theming around the top. The bed's quite cool, where it's kind of bamboo style. You've got Discovery Azteca above the bed there. Some theming on the walls. You've got the, I'm not sure it's air conditioning, I think it is air conditioning actually, it's got cold on it, so yeah, you can just temperature the room. Got some wall art with message on. Interesting. And you've got some seats.
One thing I would like to say about this area is the door's missing.
It is?
Yeah.
Is it missing or is it supposed to be?
No, because the hinges are there.
Oh, okay. I think there is supposed to be a door on that. Is there?
Yeah, because look, the hinges.
We've got a nice fridge.
Yeah, we've got a nice fridge, which is quite cool. Got TV remote.
Now we've got all the stuff. So
Yeah, so we've got an activity sheet which we got from the reception as we came in, which shows all the different times. So the park opening is normally 10 AM for kind of normal park visitors, but with the hotel guests you get 9 AM till 10 AM early ride
does
time.
it say what's on the early ride time?
It does. So we've got the Gruffalo River Ride, Treetop Hoppers, Adventure Tree, Elmer's Flying Jumbos, Tiny Truckers, Room on a Broom, Mandrill, Ostrich Stampede, Mamba Strike, Sea Storm, and is there something else?
Rides are
around below
subject
that?
to change. So yeah, I'd say the rides change on a daily basis depending on what's open. Takeaway menu there. Didn't realise there's a takeaway from the restaurant, but you've got 2 restaurants in the Chessington Hotel. You've got the Azteca restaurant, which is just downstairs
I
below
like
us,
how they have the little.
which is a buffet restaurant, and then you've got the Zufari Bar and Grill, which is kind of the normal sit-down
So
restaurant.
yeah, they've got the actual menu for the restaurant there.
Yeah,
Just
so
take
just
a
take
good
a
shot
quick
of
shot of
I'll
that.
Pause it for
See
you.
the pricing. Pricing's not great. So we've got, what's that? So chicken skewer, £30. What's a normal
Standard
standard burger?
£20.
£20. It's not cheap, that is it?
And then the takeaway menu is basically pizzas and burgers, or for the kiddies, fish fingers and chips, burgers, chicken nuggets.
Yeah. And we have eaten many times at the Chessington Hotel and the food's been okay, it's not amazing. So don't expect for the price to have amazing food, because it's not. But it's reasonable.
It's edible,
edible.
fine.
It's fine. It's not great, it's not bad, it's middleish. So we've got quite a big TV above the little desk unit that we've got there, which is quite cool. Don't remember the TVs being that big in the other rooms that we've had, so maybe that's a newer thing. You've got a little kind of chess table there. Got a chair that doesn't look very comfy, if I'm honest, but it probably is.
And we've got this.
Obviously got the bed. And then, yes, Darcy wants as well. Let me just show
The view.
first. So we've got a view this time.
Grass.
Of grass. So we are on the roof of the
Bar.
Temple Bar and Restaurant, and you can see the park just there. What time was the playground supposed to be open? 7:30. Because not.
6:30 till 7:30 for the.
Yeah, well, it's not.
Or is it just Wanyama that's open now?
Maybe it's just Wanyama, yeah. But yeah, anyway, Darcy was showing us the treasure trail. So that safe that I showed you earlier on in the video, basically it's a treasure trail. So, you read the clues to crack the code to unlock the safe in your humble abode. Keep your eyes peeled around the room and you could be a winner very soon. How many tyres can you spot on the bedroom floor?
Should we have a look?
Yeah. So, tyres.
That's one.
So, 1. Let's have a look. It's quite a cool carpet actually, because it's themed carpet. So there's 1 tyre back there. There's another tyre here, that's 2. And we're not going to give you any more information, we're going to cut the video here because we don't want you to know the code, because if you come to Chessington, you'll find out what the code is yourself. So, eventually, we managed to crack the code in with Darcy. It took some effort. It was really tricky to decipher how many birds were taking flight. Because what do you count as taking flight? Obviously they're flying, but taking flight could be that, or it could be that, or it could be that one. Anyway, we opened it. And we have
2 figures.
2 Freddos. That was genuinely not worth half an hour. It's just taking us to do that. But there we go. You like 2 Freddos?
Not really.
Oh,
Can't really eat them.
So that's the room tour, kind of complete. we shall give you a bit of an update in the morning after we've slept on the bed so comfiest. Whether or not we had a good night's sleep or not. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. So we're just making our way down to have some breakfast in the Temple Bar and Grill. No, Temple Bar and Grill. It's not called that, is it? Temple Restaurant. It's a buffet restaurant, so we'll show you what they've got as we go in. Yeah, so you got the buffet restaurant. You've got some milk in that machine and some cereal. You've then got croissants, pan of chocolate. You've got a toast machine. Make your own toast. You've got jam. You've got fruit. Fruit looks quite nice actually. Watermelon. Enough different fruits. And then on the buffet counter you've got, it's all covered up at the moment, it's not quite open. You've got beans, sausage, egg, hash browns. You've got the Dorito station, which is a bit odd, but I don't think that's open. You've got some dairy-free milk, Darcy. You've got some dairy-free milk. Cheese, and then pancakes there, Darcy. All different flavours. And then it's rinse and repeat, so they've got more eggs and bacons and stuff. So we've just finished our breakfast. What did you guys think of breakfast?
Not great.
It wasn't great, so...
Really cheap quality.
Yeah, the sausages were really not great.
Yeah, bacon was a bit dry, it was been sitting out for a bit.
Yeah, the coffee isn't out of machines anymore, it's out of little pots, and it's probably... It's instant coffee, it's not great coffee at all.
They don't even have proper cups for the water.
Yeah, no proper cups of the water.
And also,
You have to fend for yourself a bit as well, don't you?
Yeah, yeah,
Get your own napkins, get
It's
your nice
it's nice to walk in and be shown to a table, and the lad just went, there's a table there. And then there's no cutlery on the table,
when
no napkins, you have to go get it all yourself.
When I was eating my watermelon, I found hair in it.
And essentially the staff are just standing around doing absolutely nothing out there, which is a bit frustrating.
Yeah, Darcy found a hair in a watermelon and you found a bit of the shell in your egg.
Yeah, eggshells are expected sometimes, but yeah. No, it's just for the price you pay for the hotel, it's not a great breakfast. It's definitely not the same as it used to be years ago. It used to be really nice breakfast 8 years ago.
And the screen's on even.
Yeah, screens in the theme restaurant and all, which is a bit annoying. So yeah, not a great breakfast. But we got our fill. We got a nice view outside as well of the Wanyama Reserve. There's no animals out yet, it's all closed up, but yeah, the window seats are the best seats in this one. Although the other seats over there are quite themed as well. So one cool thing about the Azteca restaurant is they've got some animals in here as well. Have they got any ants? Yeah, there is some in there. So they've got some leaf cutter ants.
Yeah, but it's not like you can actually see them.
No, it's a bit hazy, and they've got a little fen. And all the ants run all the way across, all the way down the side of the restaurant. All the way around, which is quite cool.
I've always thought it's a bit of a strange concept having insects at your meal though.
Yeah, you want one with your eggs, would you, to be fair? And then they've got some cool fish on the tank at the side here. You've got some piranhas. Got the red belly piranhas out. Yep, there's a sign there. Red belly piranhas. And they are quite cool. Put the camera on the glass, you should be able to see them there. They're quite smart. Big teeth. Don't want to put your hands in there.
Where's the catfish gone?
So, our time at the Chessington Hotel is over. We're leaving. We've just been for breakfast, haven't we, Darcy? Just packed all our stuff away and we're just about to put the stuff in the car and leave. We thought we'd give you a quick review of our stay at Chessington Hotel. So, what do you guys think overall?
It's not been as good a stay as we've had here in the past.
No, I'd agree with that. We arrived kind of last night. We were at the Vampire VIP event yesterday, so we didn't check in till about 7 o'clock, wasn't it, in the evening? But yeah, the room was all ready and everything. Got our keys, came up to the room, and then we went down to the kind of for a quick walk around, which we kind of showed you earlier on in this video. But yeah, and then we got to the bar in the evening, which wasn't a great experience, was it?
No, it's very limited tables in the bar now because they've turned a lot of the space over to the restaurant and arcade machines.
And the arcade machines are noisy. The biggest gripe I had with it was that there's next to no bar tables anymore. And there's a lot of people wanting to have a drink in the bar. So we ended up kind of going outside to the little seating area outside, and it was alright, it was kind of warm out there, but there was no clean tables. Like literally every table had tomato sauce on it or plates on it. Like they hadn't been cleaned for like a decent hour, I'd say. And it was the same inside. Those tables inside, there weren't, didn't have anybody sitting at, but it was just, doesn't take much to clean the tables away. It wasn't a great look for the hotel bar.
No, it was very messy,
But
wasn't it?
other than that, yeah, the bar was reasonable. The guy serving behind the bar was awesome as well. He was kind of really entertaining. And they did vampire beer on tap as well.
Yeah, that was nice.
Which I presume that's a limited edition one.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I would think so, yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, the bar was alright. In terms of the room, what did you guys think of the actual room?
The door to the fridge is missing.
Yeah, that's not great, is it?
And in the bathroom, the sink's leaking, so it's all like white on the floor.
Yeah. Other than that, the room, it's a nice room. It's not as heavily themed as some of the other ones, but we knew that when we booked it. It was one of
But
the
it does seem fairly clean. I mean, it's difficult to see because it is quite dark in these rooms.
little bits here and there that need to be fixed. Like,
Yeah.
you don't expect a door to be missing on the fridge, and that fridge was so noisy as well last night.
It kept me awake.
I was on the verge of like getting up and chucking it through the window, to be fair, last night. It was so noisy. Every like 10 minutes it came on and buzzed really loudly. But yeah, we used to absolutely love the Chessington Hotel. Like, it was our favourite hotel by a large margin. But I'd say the Alton Towers Hotel now, certainly Splash Landings and that side of it, for me personally, I'd stay there any day of the week.
It's just not like...
I think the cost cutting massively. So, like breakfast this morning was a prime example. We got there. We were standing there for like about 2 minutes, and they didn't even acknowledge us when we were standing there, and we were the first ones there.
Yeah.
And then
The food was still wrapped
we
up.
said hello to the guy with us to the table, and just said, "Oh, just find your own table."
And he didn't even see our names, like our room number, our name and stuff. He
So
didn't even
we could
touch
have
the
been anybody,
computer.
couldn't we?
Yeah.
But then there's no knife and forks, sauce on the
You
table.
have to kind of
Food's-
fend for yourself a
The
little
food
bit.
was wrapped up.
The food
when
was
we
all
first
wrapped
got
up.
there.
So there was quite a lot of staff in the restaurant, but I'll be
They
honest,
just
they weren't
standing
doing a great
there.
deal. I feel like that was quite a big moan here about Chessington Hotel, but we've stayed here many times. It's not the first time we've stayed here. We've got
Go back on our catalogue. We've got like 5 or 6 great
but
videos.
We're just
of
trying to
Chessington
we're just
Hotel.
trying to be a bit constructive, because you spend a lot of money when you stay in these hotels. Like, for some people, this might be the only time they can ever stay in the hotel.
Yeah.
And it's not a great experience.
Well,
sometimes.
we've paid 232, but that's
is
with
a
our
lot.
Merlin discount.
That's with discount.
And then I had a look for next weekend, next Saturday night, and for full price, it's £280 for this room.
Overall, it's an okay hotel. It's definitely not worth the money you pay for it anymore, that's for sure. I pay the same amount of money for the Alton Towers Hotel, and it's just better. It's nicer. But it's a shame, because I love Chester. I love Chessington Hotel. It's one of it is Darcy's favourite theme park, isn't it? But yeah, just little things here and there that you can improve on, and it'll be an awesome experience.
Yeah, and I mean, I came into this, the title of this video, I'll be honest with you, was going to be the best safari experience in the UK. But
What you should call it is, it meant to be a safari experience in a safari hotel, but it's just filled with arcade games.
one thing as well, last night, the safari experience where you can go out onto the walkway and
It wasn't,
see the zebras and the other animals.
It wasn't open.
It was only open for an hour.
Yeah.
But it was an hour at kind of tea time, and just as we came out the park, so we actually missed it. We thought it would be open quite a bit later.
Which is a shame, because that's a bit, for me, that's quite a big bit of the hotel stay experience.
Yeah, and to just have an hour of it, it could have easily gone up to 8:30. It seemed like if you wanted to go for swimming or you wanted to take in the entertainment, you would have to leave the park early. It would be nice if just a few things went on.
To sum up, not the best stay we've had in Chessington. We still enjoyed it. We still had a good time, because it's Chessington. But next time, we're staying in the Premier.
Compared to,
It's just better value for money at the moment.
compared to our previous stage.
Yeah, compared to our previous stage, where we had
quite-
an absolutely amazing time. There's quite a few things that let it down this day.
Yeah, if I paid £280 for last night,
I'd expect more.
I would have expected more.
Yeah.
Because we just didn't get a chance to take in any of like the entertainment, the Wanyama and stuff, because everything finished so early.
So I think the title of this video might be, it's good, but is it as good as it used to be? Anyway, until next time, stay awesome, everybody. Goodbye.
Okay.
We are waiting for hotel early ride time, but it's 9:20 and they won't just let people in with the look of it. There's a massive queue all around there. It's ideal, is it? So we finally got in. The time is now 9:30. The park opens at 9:45 for main guests, so we've got a quarter of an hour early ride time. It's a bit rubbish, isn't it? They should have people ready to go in at 9 o'clock. It's a bit ridiculous.
You've been watching Coasting with the Joneses. Please like, share, subscribe, and most of all, stay awesome.